Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Tuesday, April 1st. Can you believe it? We're in the month of April, you all. Hello, April. Welcome, April. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. I'm leaving out a little early. It's a shame you got to do all of this to get a parking spot. Come on. Okay. You got to do all of this to get a parking spot. And the people in the other shop, they come back today. So they have no clue about the parking because they don't know that people down the hall where I am, some of them start at 6 and we start at 7. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this parking situation is going. But I left. It's 5:38. I left at 5. Came out the house at 5:30. So we shall see. We shall see how this is gonna go. But anyway, it is Tuesday, and what do we do on Tuesday? What do? We tell our truth on Tuesday. Truthful Tuesday. Today is Truthful Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. I hope you all had a great day on yesterday. And I hope that the rest of your week will be blessed and you will be safe. And they are flying down Stony Island. Ooh, where are they flying? Jesus. But I hope you had a good Monday yesterday. I haven't even put my blush on yet. I had a good day yesterday. It was pretty good. I was just hurting yesterday. I was in so much pain yesterday. Oh my goodness. I know that I have arthritis in my knees and in my legs. I know that for a fact. But my whole body was just on fire, girl. It was just aching. I was just aching. So I took some, if you suffer from arthritis wherever in your body, there's this Tylenol called Tylenol arthritis. And if you are able to take that medication, I don't know if you're able to take it if you're on any other thing, but I think most Tylenols, most people that have other things going on with them, they can take Tylenol. Because like my mom has diabetes and she can take Tylenol, and she takes this particular Tylenol. So I think Tylenol is pretty safe. But anyway, I found this Tylenol in Family Dollar. I had never seen it before. And it's called Tylenol arthritis. So it's specifically for people that suffer with arthritis. And I do have arthritis in both of my knees, and mainly in my knees. One, because all those years of climbing in and out of this garbage truck, lifting myself up into this garbage truck. And then I also fell and tore my meniscus. And I think about this job that I've had for the last 10 years, how it has just beat my body up. I mean, it has beat me up. My arm, my neck, my knees, thing that was hurting me yesterday. My foot was really, really hurting. And it's still a little sore. And, you know, I just have all kinds of lower extremity pain. My neck don't really give me a lot of problems because I'm not pulling. But like today, my arm hurt, you know. It's getting harder and harder and harder and harder to come to do this job. I'm not lying. And I ain't even really doing nothing too strenuous, you know, but it's a lot of standing, you know, on your feet. So my supervisor yesterday, because they want me to take this position. Like, I guess I'll still go out when they need me to go out, but they want me to take this position where I work on this data. It's like doing data entry, and they want me to be in charge of the inventory part of the materials that we get in. But it hasn't happened yet, and they haven't really fully trained me because they have had me doing all of this other stuff. What is this? What the hell is that gonna be? So, anywho, they haven't trained me yet. So, therefore, you know, I haven't did it. So, I asked my supervisor yesterday on my foreman. I said, when you are going to have me do the pole inventory? He said, oh, yeah. We gotta get you set up for that. So, he said, I'm trying to find a spot for you. And I want you to have your own little office. So, I was like, and he was like, yeah. He said, so I'm trying to get it together. And he said, but, you know, I got to find you an area to be in. So I said, oh, okay. Y'all, this thing is this stand. Let me tighten it. Okay. So he said, I'm working on that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So there's another young lady who's coming from the paint shop coming down there. She also has computer skills. So I was telling him about her because they need somebody. The person that was doing this other part of the job, she has went on medical leave. So I told him, I said, you know, if you train her to do it, I said, I think she would be good at it. And he said, you think so? I said, yeah. And he said, well, what about you? And I said, well, I said, I'm willing to learn it. I said, I'm willing to learn it. I said, I could do it. You know, I could do it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you all. I really like surveying. I really like being out. I really like driving and being out. I just do. It's getting ready to be summertime. I don't want to be cooped up in that nasty ass building. I don't. I want them to let me go back to doing what I did before. So, like today, they don't need me on the crew. So, I could really go back and survey today. But, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to have me do today. But, anywho, I don't know. So, that's what they're working on. So, it's some other stuff that's coming up, you know. So, we'll see. But what else is I going to tell you? So, yeah. So, I just been in pain. Like today, my arm hurt. And I think it's got a lot to do with the weather. You know, it's been so cold and damp and rainy here. And it's just like my body just hurt, you know. And it hurt all up in my arm, my fingers, you know, just everywhere. I don't know what's going on with this stand today. Maybe it'll stay straight. So that's what's going on in the workplace and with my body. So I said all that to say that, you know, it was a few people that called me last night. I ain't answer. I was tucked away in my bed. I didn't even hear the phone. That's how tired I was. And you know, even though I did that haul, right? And it was like after I did that haul, that Fashion Nova haul, and I was moving, which is good exercise to be moving about. It's like my body hurt after that, you know. And trying to get it right. My body just hurt. Oh, I was just hurting all over. I told my mother, I said, I'm just hurting. I said, I gotta go. I said, I gotta go lay down. And I did. I took the Tylenol arthritis medicine. I'm gonna show it to you all. I think I might have it in here. Do I have it? Yep, this is it. And see, it says arthritis. When I get to another stop, I'll show it to you again. So this is really good. But the only thing about this Tylenol, I only had 2 left. The only thing about this Tylenol arthritis medication, it makes you sleepy. It makes you sleepy. Well, I just put, yeah, it kind of make you a little sleepy. But if you take it and you lay down, it's going to knock you out. It's going to make you sleep. It really relaxes the muscles, and it just makes you just feel sleepy. So I try not to take this during the day because, you know, I'm at work. And I had a Tylenol and the Aleve cream, roll-on cream. I use that. It helps. I know some people, I had did that video about the different creams, and some people said that it didn't work for them and that it was trash, but it worked for me. You know, it did. It worked for me. So I don't know. It just depends on what your preference is. But if you use that Tylenol or Aleve roll-on cream, baby, don't use it when you first get out the shower. So that's what it looked like. Okay, I'll show it once more before we get off camera. But this is what I take, and when I tell you it really helped with my arthritis, it really helps with my arthritis. But the only thing is, honey, it's gonna put you in. It's gonna make you sleepy. It's gonna relax you. It make you sleepy. So I take this, and I bought it for my mother, and my mother really liked it too. And she said, "Yeah, it do make you sleepy." I said, "It do." And so my girlfriend, she was suffering. She's suffering with tennis ball. What is it called when you get this pain in your elbow? I think it's called something. It's a name for it. She has that. So I had told her about this, and she was like, "Girl," she was like, "I took that and I felt sleepy. Why you tell me it made you sleepy?" So I had a few people text last night, call last night. I didn't answer. So I got a response to some people this morning. And when I get home in the evening time, after dealing with these people and talking to people all day long, I just don't want to be talking on the phone. And people always want to call me and have long conversations. So I'll be like, oh. And these are my friends who don't work. Not my friends who work. My friends who work, I don't hear from them. These are my friends that don't work, that are retired or on medical leave, or, you know. I'm like, girl, please. So they be wanting to talk. My friends at work, I don't hear from them too much. I don't. They'll talk to me on the weekend. You know, we'll try to catch up or whatever. But yeah, I missed a whole lot of stuff yesterday. So, having said all of that, giving you all the 411 on these body pains. Whew. It's Truthful Tuesday. So, what is your truth? I want to hear it. Leave it in a comment. There's no judgment here. You can talk about whatever your truth is, however you feeling, or whatever's going on with you, is Truthful Tuesday. I don't really have any. Well, I do. I was gonna say I don't have anything to be truthful about, but actually I do. I don't know if I told you all how one of my exes, who I told you all about how he tore my car up, right? I told you how he came over to my apartment and he keyed my car, and it was $2,400 worth of damage. And he keyed my car. It was $2,400 worth of damage. I had to take him to court. I got 3 restraining orders on him, I think. 2 or 3, something like that. Anyway, I told y'all the whole story about the girl and how he was cheating on me with the girl, and he ended up marrying her and blah, 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 blah. So, since then, he's had several Facebook pages. And something is seriously wrong with him, because I think I told you how he sent my mom, my sister, on Instagram. He asked to follow them or something. And I told my mother and my sister to block him. So I have him blocked on Instagram, but he has changed his Facebook page so many times that now because his name is Eric Potter. And so he's changed his Facebook page so many times, so now he's Eddie Parker or some bullshit like that. Anyway, he comes sending me a message about a month or so ago, because we're in a Facebook group together. So as long as he didn't bother me, as long as he didn't say nothing to me, I didn't block his new page, right? But I noticed that whenever I would put up like they would ask, the administrator would say, if you are an active member in the group, post your picture. We want to see all of our active members. So I would post a picture. And he would give it a like. He would heart it. So he kept doing that. And I was like, here we go. Here we go. So sure enough, because I knew it was coming, I said, he's going to send me a message. Because he's blocked on my phone, so he can't call me. So I said, here we go. So sure enough, he sends me a message through Messenger, and he says, hello, Miss Cotton. Never responded. So I waited to see if he was going to send another message. He didn't. So I said, I'm going to wait to see if he sent another message. Then I'm going to block him. So then I said, no, you know what? We're not going to play this game. I said, let me block him. So I went and I blocked him. This is what I don't understand. You treated me like a dog. You did all kinds of things to me. You fucked my car up. He just did so much to me. So much. So much that was not warranted. So much. And now here you think years later we can be friends, we can kick it, we can be cool. Okay. So I was like, so I blocked him. And of course, you know, I ain't heard nothing from him. But he'll create another page, because this is what he does. These child. Anyway. So anyway, in that same group, when we had to put these, you know, when we put our pictures up, whatever, it's a guy over in this group, and he liked my picture. And I tell you all, it never fails. It never ever fails. It never fails. I do not accept friend requests from men, most men, because I know what they're on, and I know what it's about, and I know what they want. And then, like I just said, I don't want to talk to nobody. I ain't finna do this. Fuck. Coming down here slow. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to entertain you. And when I say I don't want to talk to nobody, I'm not trying to build no friendships, no new friends, no connections, no dates, no nothing with nobody. Right? The friends I have is the friends that I have. I have a lot of male friends. And those are the people that I talk to. You know, I told you all that me and Meadow have become friends, Meadow Shrub. I talk to Meadow Shrub. I talk to a lot of different male friends that are my friends. But these new dudes, I ain't trying to talk to y'all. Come on, what's taking you so long to come out of there? I'm not trying to talk to new people. You know, I'm just not. And it's just something with these new guys. They want to, you know, they want to send you messages. They want to talk and all of this. It's like, dude, I'm not interested in talking to you. I'm not interested in none of that. You know, and where is he going? Oh, he must be late. That's why he's flying like a bat out of hell. Well, you late. It's 6 o'clock. Why is he getting in the way? You sitting in the way. I don't understand this. I got here early. It's 6:01. I don't understand why she ugly ass. She's sitting in the fucking place where you trying to pull in right here. Just dumb. Oh, I see he back. That's what I wanted to make sure that I was in the line. Boy, them pink people gonna be mad when they come in here and they ain't got nowhere to park. They're gonna be mad. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I want to go punch. my knee hurt, y'all. It's a shame you got to get here so early to get a parking space, but the parking over here is crazy. So let me show y'all. This is what it looked like. I'm trying to get it to focus. See, it say Tylenol arthritis. So get this. But anywho, so I don't know where he been. What was I saying? Oh, so I don't remember what I was talking about. So this guy in this group, the same group I'm in, he sends me a Facebook friend request, right? So I was like, okay, here we go. I was like, I'm gonna go and accept his friend request. Bad mistake. See, this is why, ladies, you always have to follow your first mind when it comes to some men, or men period. You just got to follow your first mind. Whatever you feel, whatever your intuition is about somebody, and this does not apply to women, this applies to men too. Whatever your intuition is telling you about a person, you have to follow your intuition. Do not ignore intuition. Do not. Okay, don't. So, so he sends me a friend request. So I see the friend request and I accept it. Okay, so right after I accept the friend request, right after that, here come the messages on in my messenger. Good, hi, how you doing? Or something he said. I responded back. He was like, thanks for accepting my friend request. I don't remember what all he said. Okay. Then he come back and there was another picture that we put in the group. He comes back. This ain't showing up. I don't like the liquid one. Then he comes back and he leaves another message. Sends another message. So I'm like, okay. So he leaves another message. Okay, so he leaves that message. Then he comes back a couple of days later and he leaves another message. So I said, you know what? Let me go on his Facebook page, because I want to see what he looked like. So I go on his Facebook page and look through some of his pictures, and I'm like, absolutely not. And what I mean by that, not that I was trying to talk to him, but first of all, he's young. He looked like somebody that's a thug that's been out here in these streets. Some of the pictures he had up, I was like, so I said, okay, I'm gonna delete him, right? So I forgot all about it because he wasn't liking nothing on my page. He wasn't saying nothing. So I forgot about it. Why Sunday morning, this past Sunday, he sends me a damn message at 4:15 in the freaking morning talking about Grand Rising. When I tell you I was fit to be tied, I was hot. Now, I had been up, I had went to use the bathroom, and got back in the bed. But why are you inboxing somebody at 4 something in the morning talking about Grand Rising? Which, you know, Grand Rising, y'all know what that means. Good morning. Another phrase for good morning. First of all, I hate Grand Rising. I just do. So he says Grand Rising. I went to his page. I clicked them 3 dots. I hit block. Well, you can do it in Messenger. So it asks you, do you want to block them entirely on Facebook or just from messaging you? I blocked him entirely. Go the away. Go away. So, like I said, I had forgot to delete him until he sent that message. And then I said, here you go. Right here. Delete. Goodbye. I ain't got time for that foolishness. I don't have time for that foolishness. I don't want nobody sending me no message at no 4:15 a.m. If you ain't family and you ain't texting me to tell me that somebody is sick, somebody got hurt, somebody died, why the fuck are you texting or emailing or messaging at 4:15 a.m. in the goddamn morning? I said, no. And then I said to myself, I said, see, this is why you can't accept friend requests from them, because they don't know how to act. And it's so many men in the group. So many men in the group that, you know, they act like they like me and they send me friend requests. I won't accept them. I don't want to be bothered. No. And I don't even post in that group. I don't post in that group and I don't engage a lot in that group because I'm going to tell you, I can't stand people. And I know that may seem mean and harsh, but see, one thing I have discovered about people on Facebook, and this goes back to another, somebody put up a post. He's a relationship guru or whatever, and I've been following him a long time. His name is Blair Nash. If you are on Facebook, he has a Facebook page. But he puts up a lot of different scenarios about a lot of different things, right? So he was asking about, for those of you all that have had the COVID shot, how do you feel about it now that you've had it, and would you do it again? So I wrote, yes, I've had all the vaccines. I've had all the boosters. I said, and I would do it again. I've had COVID 3 times. I'm just not going to play with my life. What I cannot stand about Facebook is that people want to challenge you about your fucking opinion. They want to, so this guy come on. Well, you know, Sherelle Cotton, people have had the vaccine and died. I wrote back, I said, I know that, and that does not apply to me, nor do I care. Because what people don't understand about vaccines or being vaccinated is that nobody said that you could not get COVID if you get vaccinated. Nobody said that you might not die if you get the vaccine. Nobody, where is that written? That they said that? They've never said that. What people don't understand about vaccines and about COVID is that a lot of people have other pre-existing conditions that they get vaccinated and they get COVID. If you're a person with high blood pressure, if you're a person that suffers with congestive heart failure, if you have kidney disease, if you have diabetes, that's a high blood pressure, all of those things, if you've got gout, if you got anything other than just having COVID, and you've been vaccinated and you get COVID, you still can die. Who in the hell said that you couldn't? But when I'm talking about what's best for my life, people want to come and challenge me. And so my truth on today is, stop fucking with me. You understand what I'm saying? Stop. What I get tired of is people not knowing how to communicate effectively and not knowing how to look at somebody's opinion and keep it moving. Why are you trying to fucking challenge me? So that pissed me off. So this other girl got on there and she was like, I'm a nurse, and she said, and other people always want to put their opinions on other people and tell you, say this and say that. And this is what irritates me about people. This is what really, really irritates me about people. This is what really, really irritates me about men. This is what I've said before, and I say it all the time because I talked about my OnlyFans channel yesterday. People don't know how to look at something, hear something, see something, read something, and keep it moving without trying to challenge you. And so he pissed me off. So then he come back talking about, oh, that's a typical response from a black woman. What? I said, what the fuck does me being a black woman got to do with what I said? I can't stand these motherfuckers. I can't stand them. I cannot stand them. So the other thing I wanted to tell you about my truth as well, I got to be truthful and honest with this. This is kind of going into a whole nother subject, but I cannot bring myself to buy anything from Shein. I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. And I know Shein is a lot better than Temu. As far as sometimes the clothing, I do have a Temu haul to show you all too. But I just can't. I just cannot. I just cannot bring myself to buy anything. And my cart is full over there on Shein. But after how Shein did me, it's just hard for me to buy anything from Shein. It really, really is. I sent them an email yesterday, Shein support. And I want to find out if there's a way that I can go through Shein, the Shein corporate office, and send them and email them. But I went through Shein support, and I keep asking for a new representative. They won't do it. I just cannot bring myself to buy anything off of Shein's website, knowing how they treated me, or how they have treated me, and how they have continued to treat me, how they continue to lie and keep saying, oh, we'll let you know if there's any new campaigns coming up. I follow several fashion influencers on YouTube. Nick Techniques, Vanessa Crusoe, what's the girl name? I can't think of her name. She just did a fashion haul from Shein. There's a whole slew full of people that have done Shein hauls. How in the hell can you lie and tell me that there's no upcoming campaigns, but you reaching out to these same influencers and having them do hauls for you? So it has just really irked me. And see, all you got to do is tell me the goddamn truth. No, we're not sending you nothing else. But to lie and to act like it was something else, which it wasn't nothing. And then to keep lying. Uh-oh. And to keep lying. I can't. I just cannot. I just cannot. It has just left a really bitter taste in my mouth. It really has. And so, you know, I can't bring myself to buy nothing from them. I just can't. I just don't want to spend $1. I don't want to spend a coin with Shein. I don't. And they are such full of shit, you know. And I feel as though in a way they're a little racist. I feel as though, you know, if you do one little thing or not, because from what I understand, they did another content influencer the same way, but they ended up picking her back up. But it's just something about them that has really got under my skin. And all the videos I have done for Shein, all the hard work, every weekend, being, you know, putting up them videos, listing everything, putting the discount code, this, I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. I can't. And I've seen some cute stuff over there that I want. Like there's a dress, a white dress that I had bought from Shein, and it got messed up. It got messed up on when I went to Punta Cana. I dropped my makeup and it splattered all on my white dress. And I wanted to replace that dress because I really like that dress. I just can't bring myself to buy it. I just cannot. I just cannot do it. The last thing I purchased from Shein were some t-shirts and some lingerie. Those are the last 2 orders I made. I have not bought anything else from Shein. I just cannot do it. And I was telling my mother that yesterday. My mother was like, yeah. She was like, that was just so wrong. And then my mother had tried to, there were a pair of pants that she ordered from Christopher, and they never came. And she couldn't, she was trying to tell him that, you know, she never received the item. And she was having a hard time getting them to send the second pair, which they never did. Then I had another girlfriend who ordered something and was trying to send it back and couldn't return it, you know. So, you know, like I said, all the hard work, all the putting in the discount code. And I'm going to tell you all, I'm going to be honest. I have an issue showing you all Shein items and products that I bought from Shein, and I can't give you all a discount code so you all can get the 15%. Why should I tell you all, do a Shein haul and show you what I have, and then you all can't benefit from it, whatever I show, so you all can go on there and buy something? Why should you spend the whole dollar amount of me showing you what I purchased? It just ain't right, especially when I had a discount code. You know what I mean? I can't do it with them. I just cannot. I cannot do it with them. I do think I'm going to order that white dress. I'm going to go on Temu and see if Temu have it. And if Temu have it, I'll buy it from over there. Now, I don't know if Shein and Temu are the same company. I don't know. But I just can't do it. I can't do it with Shein. I can't. I don't want to give them any advertisement from me. Now, if you watch other influencers and you see something on there that you want, if you watch Nick Techniques or all these different people and they have a discount code and you want to get that item, take advantage of that. But I just think it's unfair. I think it's just unfair to show you a haul from Shein when I did have a discount code and now I don't. I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. It's like the principle of it. I just can't. I can't. I can't find it in me to do a haul. I just can't. And I hope I'm making sense and you all understand what I'm saying. But I just can't do it. I just can't. It just don't seem right to me. So that's basically my truth. My truth today, my Truthful Tuesday is I cannot find it in me to purchase anything from Shein and show it to you all. My second truth is I do not like when people want to be argumentative with you about your opinion. It really irritates me. And my third truth is I don't like accepting new friend requests from people, and particularly men, because they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. I thought I saw somebody walk past. You don't know how to act. So I can't be bothered with that. I just cannot. I gotta go get some, what's that stuff called? WD-40 or whatever it is. I need to spray some of that in my garage door lock, because ever since we had that real cold weather, it's like my key, it's like I can't get the key out when I open up the door. So I need to spray that lock. Spray it inside of that lock and see if that'll help. So yeah, but I'm just irritated with people. I'm just really irritated with people. And then, like I said, you know, I got other stuff going on. This bill, you know, I'm still thinking about that. This gas bill, and it's just too much. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I get irritated real quick, real quick. And you start irritating me, and that ain't a good thing. Like the guy over on OnlyFans. So what I did was, it took him too long to respond to me about blocking him. So yesterday, I blocked him. So now he can request a refund from OnlyFans. Because you're not going to keep me waiting. I asked you. You didn't come back on. You didn't respond. Go somewhere. Just get rid of you. Just going to get rid of you. And that's what I did. Yesterday, I just got rid of him. Because I'm not finna keep going back and forth with nobody. Either you want, you gonna, because you're not doing the same kind of content. Okay, goodbye. And I gave him an opportunity, gave him a choice. He never answered. So since you didn't answer, I ain't gonna give you to the end of the week to make up your mind what you're gonna do. I'm gonna make up your mind for you. Go away. Now you can request a refund. There you go. You can get your refund back. And you ain't gotta never look at another CC Fashion is my passion YouTube or OnlyFans video. Anyhow, I'm more concerned about what I'm gonna have to pay on this bill. Lord Jesus. Anyway. I'm gonna let you all go because I went over my time again, even though I'm here super early at work. I'm just sitting here in the car until it's time to go in. But as far as you guys, I'm gonna let you all go, and I will see you all tomorrow. We got 3 more days, and then it's the weekend. Whew. And I'm gonna have a busy Saturday. Got a retirement party to go to Saturday afternoon, and I have a funeral in the morning. So not looking forward to going to this funeral at all. So, you know, sometimes when people die, you go to their funeral, you don't feel like, when people like are up in age, you don't feel as sad. But when it's somebody that's young, you just feel sad, you know. So, but anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. You all have a great day today, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, before I leave, I want to send a congratulations out to one of my YouTube subscribers who sent me an email with her email information. Remember when I was asking you all to send your email information so that I could keep in contact with you? Her name is Angela Williams. And she is a grandmother. She, I don't know if she, this is her first grandchild, but her, I'm not sure if it's her daughter, her son. I can't remember what she said in the email. That was yesterday. But anyway, congratulations on the new addition to your family, Angela. So exciting. She's very, very excited. And it's just exciting to see somebody excited about new life. So congratulations to the family. Congratulations to the mom and dad, and to the grandmothers, grandfathers, friends, and everybody that love these two parents, and to this new bundle of joy. So congratulations to Angela Williams on your grandbaby. I'm sending lots of love and prayers and asking God to send a hedge of protection around that baby, keep that baby safe, and that baby may have a good and prosperous, blessed life. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.